Hi everyone, Nick here and welcome to another Gran Turismo Sport video. Today we're doing the fourth race in the 2018 off-season exhibition Season 2. And it's actually only my second race in this championship. Been a bit lax at it for various different reasons, but the combination of being able to drive a Cayman around here and being able to drive around Brands Hatch, which is one of my favourite tracks on the game, I couldn't really pass that up. So I had to make a bit of an effort to attend this race. So, into qualifying. Now, one of the changes they've made for this season is you can actually finish a flying lap after the 10 minutes has run out, which is perfect for me because my first flying lap put me 10th on the grid. Second one, I messed up at the last corner. So this was my final chance and I just crossed the line in time. So first corner, not amazing. Second corner, again, not amazing. I haven't really bothered the apex. But the place that I'm going to really make the time up on my previous lap is round the back of the track, around sort of third sector or so. So coming through here, again, not amazing. We're on the marbles a bit there. We're 2 and a bit tenths up on our previous best, which is very good. I mean, we're 1.4 seconds down on pole, but I don't think we're going to be challenging pole, to be honest. So it's all about making sure we get these corners right. So we've lost a little bit of time. Not too bad through there. Bit of a slide and have to hesitate to get onto the power there, so that's probably a tenth or two. But we lost. Again, maybe a little bit hesitant there. Going through the left-hander, so we're already 6, nearly 7 tenths up actually. Through that last corner, not too bad. So we've got the final turn. We're going to be probably a little bit more cautious than I would have been normally. Still a bit of a slide. So we've probably left a tenth or two there as well. So we're going to cross the line and we're going to have done a 1 minute 30.895, which is just under a second off of pole position. As you can see, it's quite close in the sort of midfield there. So we are about a second off. Cars in front of us were about 4 or 5 tenths ahead, and then pole was a very impressive 129.8. So fair play there. Yeah, much rather start 4th than 10th. So that was nice. It was nice to get a decent lap in under pressure at the end of a session and deliver. Okay then, let's get down to the track and see who we are up against. Pole position, we've got Sami Letty in a Peugeot. I've won round here before, it's a nice little car. Alpha Nut in a Mercedes Nut, he's second. Third is Con in the McLaren, Dotty, nice. Fourth is me in the Fanta Cayman, spectacular as always. Fifth is Fatty X, also in the Cayman. Sixth, we've got Andrew GT5 team in the Mitsubishi. Do you reckon he likes Gran Turismo 5? We've got in 7th place, we've got a Megane with some letters and numbers. Lukey is in the BMW, and I'm pretty sure he's from Czech Republic. Debo is in 9th, he's in the Lexus. Again, a bit dots going on there. Alien Loving Defiant is in the Dodge Viper, no stripes, marks off of that. Rump is in 11th, he's in the Cayman. 12th, we've got a Toyota Bezic. 13th, it's Cool Petrov in the Aston Martin. 14th is Bensha in the Subaru. 15th, we've got DMZ Lagionario in the BMW. 16th is Mitsifina in the Porsche. 17th, we've got Badgerov in the Megane. 18th, we've got Guibas in the Alpha. 19th, we've got JP Zulu in the Lexus. And last but not least is Martin Dead in the Dodge Viper, complete with stripe. That will be a lesson to those of you into stripeless Vipers. So we're in a rolling start scenario. Much prefer the rolling starts just because it means, well, last time I raced around Brands Hatch, my race was ruined by people spinning off on a standing start. That's obviously much less likely to happen on a rolling start. So that's good. So here we go. Starting, 4th on the grid. We're not going to really try to attack the first corner. We're not going to send one up the inside. We're just going to try and be cautious. Hold position, not amazing, probably could have gone a bit faster through there, and you can see on the radar car behind has got a bit of a sniff. So we're going to turn 2, he goes up the inside, we left him some room, he decided to not bother using it and decided to hit us. Fortunately there's no damage to our car, nothing we can really do into turn 3, so we get a better run out of turn 4, he goes defensive onto the inside, fair enough, so we're going to try and go round the outside, get a nice switch back. But it doesn't really work because he covers the apex nicely and it gives Andrew behind us the opportunity to go up the inside. So that's not worked out amazingly, so we've already lost 2 places, and you can see that the driver behind, M3M, has got a bit of a sniff as well. Hoping he's not going to throw one up the inside, and he doesn't, so thank you very much for that. But it's not been an amazingly good first lap so far, and for whatever reason, despite driving really nicely in practice and quali, I seem to, at this point, I don't know, lose a bit of confidence, and you can see that I just start making stupid mistakes. Like, that's the first time that I've cut that corner in any part of playing the game last night. That one I almost get a corner cut as well, so I'm not really sure what's going on, but I've just lost it a little bit. So I had to try and make sure that I sort of regathered, sort of focused. So a bit of a slide there again, just not great and not really doing as well as I could do, which is, you know, all I can do. So lap 1, not amazing. Fast forward to lap 3, we've lost a place to Debo, who went up the inside of this corner here on the previous lap, but it was very textbook manoeuvre, so I couldn't be bothered showing it. Now the 2 cars up ahead have something's happened because they're very slow. Debo's going to barge past them, fair enough, and we're going to go up the inside of Andrew and get the job done well before the corner, so no problems there. Do run a little bit wide, which isn't ideal, but we've got the job done. Now up ahead, Debo's run wide and come back on the track, and he's slow ahead of us. So we're going to brake a little bit early to anticipate this. The guy behind is going to hit us. We're going to go wide as a result, get a wheel on there, hit the wall, get hit by a car, and yeah. So we're already down to 13th, but the most important thing, as you can see, bottom left flashing, is we have all of the damage. So that's aero, engine, suspension. If it could have broken, it's broken. So yeah, I didn't notice at the time that the guy behind had given me a bit of a bump, and I'm not sure how much of a difference that really made, but yeah, annoying to have basically ruined the race 3 laps in. So yet another recovery drive for me here, but I think because I felt vaguely confident about my ability around it, it's a track that I like, it's a car that I like, I'd felt good in practice, maybe we could still do something, but from 20th at the beginning of lap 4 it was going to be tricky. So fast forward to lap 9, and we've made a few places up because people have pitted, but we've got a bit of a mobile traffic jam up ahead of us. So we've got 5 cars all battling against each other. And normally this is the kind of thing I look at and just roll my eyes and just don't want anything to do with it. But I don't know, today I felt confident about having a go. So one of the cars has gone off, so that's really helpful for us. It means there's one less person that we actually have to overtake. So we're going to go through here, and again they're just a bit, I mean the white car there, DMZ, hasn't got a great run there, so we're closing on him. So can we get the run on him and get the job done before the corner? So we're going to go alongside, he doesn't do anything silly, so that's nice. We brake, try and keep it nice and tight, but the job is done, so that is 14th place. Awesome. But we've still got those 3 cars ahead of us, and we've still got a bit of work to do. So we're going to follow these guys through here. Again, unless someone makes a mistake, not really much we can do here. And it's Brands Hatch, so we know that people are going to make mistakes. You know, you run a little bit wide through some of those tricky corners, put a wheel on the grass, and as we've seen, you spin and with the damage up high like it is here, then you're dead. So Andrew's going to run wide there. I think he actually gets a bit of a nudge off of M3M, given that he gets a penalty. And we've got a little bit of a run on Mitsifina. We're not really thinking about it here, but he seems to break a little bit earlier. We decide, okay, well, we're going to have to go around the outside here. He gives us just enough room on the outside. We've got the outside line into the hairpin. Brake later, give him the apex, knowing that the next corner is a left-hander. We've got a decent exit out there. Brake, left-hander, and the overtake is done. And I was actually very pleased with that because it's very rare for me to do competent overtakes, so I was quite happy with that. Going through there, Mitsifina behind us is too far back and unable to take the place back, and we up into 12th place. Now, remember I said about people falling off the track at Brands Hatch? Well, here's a lesson to show that that's entirely true. Up ahead, 11th place has gone about as far off on that corner as is humanly possible, so that 11th place is now ours. And then just one corner later, we're going to go round here and then find another car has gone off as well. Possibly nudged off, not 100% sure about that, but we're up into 10th, and it just goes to show that if you can be solid round here and not make mistakes, you will get a reward. So my reward for this race was 10th place in the end, as you'll see here. I mean, it's not too bad. I started 4th, so a bit disappointed to finish 10th, but given that I was 20th after 3 laps, to make 10 places up, that'll do. And it is my best result points wise of the season, but that's not really saying a huge amount. And I was ranked 15th in the lobby, so maybe it's not too bad. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, then don't forget to like the video or to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. And leave us a comment. How have you been getting on the Manufacturers series? Did you have a good race here? Going okay? Hope so. Anyway, until next time, goodbye.